Good evening, folks, and welcome to TV50's coverage of the Lady Leaf basketball. My name is Bob Pettit, along with Bill Menendez. You got a couple old coaches up here, Bill. This is old as right. This is Bill's debut in broadcasting, and I'm sure you can do that just as well as coaching. No, not really.
One would hope, yeah.
A great coach, Bill. We got the Lady Leafs and the Ottawa Pirates here in a conference battle, and Ottawa draws first blood. Number 32, Jordan Haney picks it up. For the Lady Leafs tonight, we got number 5, Tara Fisher, the junior, in the starting lineup. And the other 4 seniors on senior night here. Number 12, Anna Wise. As the ball gets into Tasha Olsen, Tosh puts it up, won't go.
Good effort.
Ottawa with the rebound.
It's nice to see the seniors out there.
It is. Emily Vanderwille, number 23, a senior. Number 24, Ashley Kempfer, the senior forward. And number 54, as I mentioned, Tasha Olsen had that shot, it wouldn't go. Also the senior had an opportunity to coach all these girls, Bill, and it's amazing how the funnel works, but these are the 4 that are left after all those kids in that class that play.
Exactly. They do fall away, and you give a lot of credit to those girls who are still there.
Ottawa jumps out on top 4-0 here. Lady Leafs haven't seemed to get that good shot. Anna Wise with the ball up top. Gets it in Tasha again. Tasha Olsen with the just won't go. Ottawa with the rebound. Jessica Wiggness.
Be nice to see Emily or Anna get going hot from the outside and put in a few three-pointers tonight.
Emily Vanderwille has been hot from the three-point line of late. She's got sharpened up that three-point line. Wiggness away off. Ottawa looked like had the rebound. Somehow Emily Vanderwille tied that thing up kind of over the back.
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of oh no's from the red crowd over here.
That's the kind of player she is. She'll do that. She gives high effort all the time.
With the alternating possession, the Leafs got the ball, and Tara Fisher brings it down the floor. Vanderwille looking for that 3-ball, Bill. You call it. No, won't go.
Almost banked it in, but.
Ottawa with the rebound. Little kick there, not called by Fisher. Down inside by Ottawa, look for the 3-ball now. Bingo, won't go. Little collision out there, Vanderwille on the floor, but Ottawa gets the rebound. 4-0 here on the early going. We're 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and Ottawa is the only one to put the ball in the hoop.
And they'll have to. Geneseo is playing that 3-up defense, and if they can rebound with them, they'll stay with them. But there, nice block.
It looks like it might have been a little bit over the back on that rebound, but the call is eventually going to go the Lady Leafs' way. We've got some seasoned veteran officials over here. These guys have been officiating big games for a lot of years. Leaf ball.
Now we got Sydney Himmelman and Maddie Mackey coming in for 2 of the seniors.
Maddie Mackey has been doing a lot of scoring as of late, too.
Yeah.
She's a fantastic competitor.
Tough kid.
Tough kid.
Tough.
Doesn't like to lose.
No, not at all. And I wouldn't want to be in front of her when you.
She was running the bases in softball one time, Bill, and I looked up, and the official around the shortstop area was rolling on the ground, did a couple backwards somersaults, and I didn't see the play. All of a sudden I saw him rolling around. After Maddie came back in the dugout, I said, "What happened?" She said, "He was in my way."
In my way. Enough said, right there.
Tara Fisher into Sydney, fumbled out of bounds, just couldn't get the handle on it. Still 4-0 in favor of Ottawa.
Geneseo is extending their zone a little, but they're not. Oh, I guess they have gone man.
Ooh, looked like a little foot drag, but nothing there. Ottawa runs that play for their shooter, and
probably a smart foul, but she'll be on the line for 2 here.
Taya Guerrero, the shooter, they like to get her open up there, but she hasn't found the range yet. Kind of hope she doesn't. Ottawa, Bill, comes into the game at 17-5, 7-2 in the conference, and I guess they are counting all of the crossover games as well in the conference standings.
I did not know that. That's interesting, but you made a comment to me earlier. Ottawa's always well coached at all their levels, and that's 7-2 is the result, I guess.
Yep,
right
got
there.
a lot of stability in the program. Several of the guys have been there for a long time. Coach Mike Cooper has just been there forever. He's the athletic director as well.
Right. All right, he's kind of the dean of the women's side of the coaching.
Absolutely. Fine gentleman. Always very cordial when you go there.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
He is. Leafs trying to get on the board here, down 4-0. Maddie Mackey up top looks at the hoop. Tara Fisher into Sydney Himmelman. Mackey, Fisher. Anna Weiss says, give me that ball. I can make a basket. Nope. Vanderweely will.
She'll give it a shot.
Vanderweely likes it. No,
Look good.
Won't go.
Looked good leaving her hand, but.
Yeah, I'll take that shot.
Yeah, darn right. You're darn right.
Yeah. Good patience by the Leafs. I think that was a moved the ball around until they felt comfortable.
Exactly.
Emily felt good. You know, she has been she's been pretty proficient at that lately. We're halfway.
Excuse me, Bob. Go ahead.
We're halfway through the first quarter, and we have, at least have not been able to put any points on the board. Down 4-0 here to Ottawa. That will not go. That will not go. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Oh.
Anna Wise on the tie-up, but Ottawa's going to retain possession on the alternating possession, get the ball under their own basket.
Given the relative size, that's one thing we have to do is rebound with these folks.
Yeah.
I mean,
this ball's tipped. Fans thinking it was over and back, but it was tipped by Vanderweely. Nice block.
Very.
Fisher brings it down the floor. Leafs trying to get that zero off the board. Vanderweely up top over to Fisher. Fisher looks at the basket, decides not to. Mackey look for somebody inside. Vanderweely up again. Yes.
And in.
That's a two. She had her toe on the line. If she'd have trimmed her toenails, Bill, she might not have been touching that line.
Exactly, yes.
It was that close.
It was a pretty shot, too.
Pretty shot. 4-2 in favor of Ottawa. Ottawa patient, and that's their shooter, Guerrero, out there top that took that shot, and they like to have her. That one's a two. 6-2 in favor of Ottawa. Renee Rumbler comes to the scoreboard trying to check in. Once again, senior night here. Leafs come in at 7-19, have a pretty young team for the most part. Sydney Hillman pivot out bottom. She just started to look to the basket, felt the pressure, and kicked it back out.
And that's, with Sid, that's the whole story. When she starts to look to the basket consistently, she'll be fine.
Fisher up top looking for somebody inside. Vanderweely, Anna Wise looks to the basket. She's on the line. Fisher, Vanderweely. She wasn't touching the line that time, but missed. Guerrero with the rebound. Ottawa pushes it down the floor.
She's had some good looks.
Yeah, we'll take those shots.
Darn right.
6-2 in favor of Ottawa. A minute and 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Wide open the three-point line. She's not going. Little give and go. Nice play by Ottawa.
Sydney's trying to get her to shoot outside, but they're moving the ball pretty well right now.
8-2 in favor of Ottawa. So tell me this, Bill. At Ottawa sitting at 7-2, the only two losses are to Sterling, both meetings. Geneseo just beat Sterling last week, 39-36. So, on any given day, go figure.
And we both know, we've seen it. Sometimes one team gives you the devil. And
there's Guerrero. She likes to shoot that ball. Boom.
And she did.
If she shoots it enough, she's going to get hot.
Yes,
Coach Henderson wants to call a timeout.
Probably a well-called timeout, even this early.
We got a minute and 5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 11-2 in favor of Ottawa. They got a nice run out of the box, and the Leafs are going to have to regroup. Coach Henderson looks like he's saying, calm down here, folks. Yep,
exactly.
Calm down. Don't get nervous. This game's not over yet. You find yourself in that situation, Bill?
No, they're usually saying it to me, actually. The girls, calm down, Coach, calm down. But they've got more sense than I do, obviously. And if these guys calm down and start to pound the ball into Maddie, and at some point it'll be Sydney too. Sydney can be dominant in there, but she has not reached that point yet.
It's kind of hard to be objective in this game, Bill. You and I've coached every Geneseo girl on the floor, and you've coached all but the seniors, I'd say, probably, correct?
Yes, correct. And I had some of them in grade school.
So you know these girls well, and you really hope the best for them. There's Fisher.
Nice shot, Tara.
T. Fish with a three-pointer. Maybe that's what Coach Hardison called timeout for. To T. Fish, hit that three. 11-5. Leafs climb back in it here. Another one of those, and it's a ball game.
Yes, sir. And we've got.
Get down there, get down. Jeez. They're gonna run her in there. That's going to be number 32, Jordan Haney, and she's got 6. If I'm not.
I think you're right. Yes, sir.
I think she's got 6 points, and she is deadly down inside.
Yep. Knows where the basket is.
Sydney Himmelman, boom. Nice feed by Anna Wise.
Very nice feed. I'd just like to see Sid explode to the basket a little more. That's all. I mean, we got the next few years of Geneseo. We have the next few years of Geneseo basketball on the court now.
No, don't do that. Wow.
Come back under your own basket like
Coach,
that?
Coach Hardison met her at the floor. It's like, that's not a place where you can possibly have a foul.
No.
As the clock's ticking down to 0, you can't put them on the line when you got the ball. So, got to be cool-headed. I think, Bill, what do you think? I think the timeout of just, hey, calm down, play your game.
Yes.
You come out and get 5 quick points.
Yeah, I agree, Bob. And I like to see, I mean, the seniors are great to see out there. The youngsters, their maturation has been fun to watch. And they've had some rough roads, some stumbles, but they're quality kids, and I think they're going to come to the fore in the next year or so. I really do.
It's a young group. There were 4 seniors starting today on senior night, which is a nice tribute to them. The fact that they have been with the program all 4 years and beyond. Before that, of course, and 2 of them are currently still in the game, battling as hard as they can possibly battle.
That's right.
But the rest of them, like you said, are sophomores and juniors, and they've got a bright future.
I think so, and I hope so, yeah.
Some of those girls are fierce competitors.
I'll tell you what, they're great kids. I know that. They're all around nice kids. And this Renee Rumler, I think she's nervous, but I think she's really got a bright future.
Renee tried to attack the basket,
Yep.
ran into the trees, but she needs to keep doing that.
That's right.
Ottawa with the basketball with a 13-7 lead, a 6-point game here early in the second quarter. Maddie Shoemaker checked in. We didn't, number 32. We didn't notice her checked in at the corner. Going to get a block on. I don't know who they're going to call that on.
I think it was on Maddie.
3-2, Maddie Shoemaker.
Yeah, a little questionable, but many of them are. That's my problem, I guess.
Totally unbiased view, though, right?
Totally.
Yeah. Ottawa inbounds the ball. Clock only 30 seconds into the second quarter here. 13-7 in favor of Ottawa. Again, Ottawa leading the conference at 7-2. Leading the West half anyway.
Yes.
I think Sycamore might be leading overall. That's a pretty good ball team. Renee Rumbler comes out with that loose ball. Gets it out to Tara Fisher.
It's like you said, though. These kids, the Ottawa kids, they know what they're doing, and they're disciplined, highly disciplined.
Sydney Hillman, Tara Fisher down tight. Maddie Mackey with the shot. Won't go. Sydney Hillman rebound back up. Yes!
Nice job, Sydney.
13-9. Coach Hardison had a well-called timeout at 11-2, and now it's 13-9. Got him right back in that ball game after that timeout.
And
straight up.
Some good help side defense. I think you like to see that.
That's a good no call by the officials. Anna Wise got all ball.
Exactly.
Straight up. Fisher over in the corner. Looks for the shot, doesn't take it. Anna Wise up top. Renee Rumbler looks inside, trying to find Maddie Mackey, posting up on somebody 8 inches taller than her. Anna Wise with the jumper. Get in, baby. No. Ottawa with the rebound.
Wide open shot. She might have walked a little, but boy, they're good around the basket.
Saw Maddie Shoemaker hit the floor really hard.
Yes.
And
Sid.
As a softball coach, that scares the bejeebies out of me.
Yeah.
That kid has the potential to be some kind of shortstop.
That's nice to hear. I admit I didn't know that. And
oh, she is a fantastic shortstop, and probably has a great opportunity. She wasn't far off of the school record in batting average last year.
wow,
Quite a softball player.
that's quite a combination.
5.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. 15-9 in favor of Ottawa, a 6-point game. Guerrero always looks for that 3-point shot. She loves it up there.
Her first instinct is to look to the basket. And
at least putting the pressure on Maddie. Maddie Mackey puts a little pressure on, gets a travel out of it. You know, you try to teach them, Bill. You spend so much time telling them not to reach. Just put pressure. Yeah. Just put intense pressure on them. Let them make the mistake. You don't have to reach in and try to steal it. They'll throw it away for you.
That's right.
Maddie Mackey just proved it right there. Put a lot of pressure on her. Gets a travel call out of it.
It's a lot of hard work, but that's what they have to do.
Mackey up top. Kicks it over to Vanderweely. Gets the back handle. Mackey Vanderweely just playing catch out there. Looking for the 3-ball. Vanderweely, no. Ottawa with the rebound.
Her feet were a little off there. She wasn't quite ready to put it up, but hey. Stay there, Sid.
Sydney straight up. Good D. Pass, a little pressure on the pass, almost errant. Ottawa again, Guerrero with the 3-ball, air ball.
That's a surprise.
Got some Geneseo faithful over there calling out the air ball chant. Got a halfway decent little crowd over here.
Yeah.
Got a nice Geneseo crowd. The Ottawa group is a little more than parent coverage. I'd say we got almost at least 2 people.
Oh.
At least 2 people for every player.
Got to turn to it, Sid. Got to turn to it, kiddo. Yeah, it's a little difficult for me because I remember back in the days when you were the coach and Amber and the girls were playing here, you couldn't find a seat.
Yeah, it was a packed house.
Those were some neat days.
Yep, different times. Too many options these days, Bill.
A lot of options. A lot of options.
It's good to see, a good number of kids, though, that come and support their classmates and support their school.
Indeed.
4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the first half. 9 for the Lady Leafs. 15 for Ottawa. Lady Pirates. They run a lot of nice plays for their shooters.
They really do.
A lot of give and go stuff, a lot of penetration. They're not afraid. Good defense. Mackey comes up with it. Tara Fisher pushes it down the floor.
I'm impressed by the way Sydney is playing inside D tonight. She's never...
Vanderweely short. And a nice box out.
It sure was.
By the Ottawa.
22, is it?
Yep, the Ottawa player, Joe Wigness.
Yes,
And she was not about to let Maddie Mackey get that basketball.
She rode Maddie right out of bounds, yes.
So Ottawa brings it back down, trying to add to their 6-point lead. 15-9 here in the final moments of the first half. Leafs shot up and no good. Sydney Himmelman with the rebound, and Fisher brings it down the floor. Looking for Mackey over here, looking for Vanderweely over in the corner. Fisher picks up the loose ball. Anna Wise, clock ticking away. Not a lot of offense in the game.
No, sir, there really hasn't been.
But definitely not a lot of offense by the Lady Leafs. 9 points with 3 minutes to go in the half. I bet they'd like to have a few more points on the board.
They're going to need it. You're right about that, Bob.
Penetration, a block. No, Sydney. Now, Sydney has had some knee problems over the course of the last few years, but she's getting more and more time in each ball game. She's getting stronger and stronger, allowing her to stay in the game a little bit longer each time, doing a nice job getting that strength back.
And she's a very smart girl. See right there, she was wide open.
She was. 3-ball by Vanderweely. No, Sydney Himmelman. Got the rebound, trying to get it back up. Going to get a jump ball and alternating possession to Ottawa.
And there's another one. I mean, Sydney, who, she could pick her course pretty well. I understand she's a pretty good pitcher in softball too. So, these kids are awful busy, just like you said.
Well, she's a 3-sport athlete. Spends a lot of, a decent amount of time at each.
Darn right.
And it's hard these days because every sport the coach in every sport wants you to spend a lot of time at their sport. That's, you know, you just feel like you're getting behind if you don't. And it's,
Indeed.
There's a lot of outside pressure. You talk about the peer pressure that gets them into bad things. You know, we look at athletics as a positive in our kids' lives, but boy, there's a lot of peer pressure.
A lot of pressure
to do what you got to do.
But all that being said, she's the best kid you'll ever meet in your life.
There was no possession.
No, didn't.
All the green people wanted that to be over and back, but there was no possession on this side of the court.
A little bit of a header.
15-9 in favor of Ottawa with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go here in the half. And the Lady Leafs just have not got points on the board. My gosh, went right through Sydney Himmelman.
Yeah.
It was a good no call by the official, and the ball went in the basket.
And Sydney played it right.
17-9. The Leafs had it down to, I'm going to say it was 4 point.
I think it was 4 at one point, Bob.
4-point game.
13-9,
We're back up to 8. Renee Rumbler gets it.
Come on.
Does a little Harlem Globetrotters. Up with the rebound. Oh, my goodness. You know, they're letting them play. And they're letting them play at both ends, so we won't, you know, we're
exactly.
Not.
But when you're in the air and you get hit, you kind of expect something.
Yeah, her shooting arm was ripped off her body, so you kind of have to call that. Now they're letting them play on that one too, Maddie. I mean, there's a lot of officials are going to call a foul, and then they finally did. I think they decided that they had let them play long enough.
Yeah, it had gone far enough, so they're going to slow them down for a moment.
Well, you know, I haven't blown my whistle in a while. Better call one of these.
She will put it up.
Yep. Oh, nice play. Oh. I got to square up. Doggone it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nice job, Renee.
Good job, Renee. Yes. Renee's a heady player. I think she lacks a little confidence now because she's had, you know, a fairly tough year. But boy, I think she's going to be a great player. She's
got a lot of skill.
Yes, she does.
A lot of ability, and she's got a lot of heart and hustle.
Yes, indeed.
Just going to have to get her comfortable out there and realize she can play with the big kids.
That's right.
As soon as she figures out that she's as good as anybody out there, she'll be fine. Emily Vanderwilly,
very nice move.
What a feed by Tara Fisher.
Yes, indeed.
17-11.
Emily backdoored her and was there for the layup.
Lead back to 6. Clock ticking down the last 30 seconds of the half. 17-11 in favor of Ottawa. Lady Pirates, they're going to hold it for the last shot. My guess is they're going to run a play. And Guerrero's not in the game. So they're going to run a play. Ooh, no, they're not going to run a play. They're just going to try to drive and penetrate.
Yeah.
Just play basketball.
And it was a good foul. We're not in bonus yet. Waste a little time.
Okay, so they put Guerrero back in the game, and I'm
now
saying
you're going to see it.
They're going to run a play for Guerrero to get a 3 ball at the end of the half.
I don't know what Coach Hardison was asking, but you do know they're looking.
Clock ticking down. 7. Shot in.
Oh my.
4, 3, 2, and a heave. Short.
Just touch the net. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. And you're watching TV 50 here, or listening to TV 50, whichever the case may be. At the end of the first half, Geneseo Lady Leafs 11, Ottawa Lady Pirates 19. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.
This TV 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
school. Anna will either attend Augustana College or the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Anna Wise. Next is number 23, Emily Vanderweel. Emily is the daughter of Mike and Sue Vanderweel and Brian and Julie DePorter. Emily participates in basketball, golf, soccer, link crew, key club, and FCA. After high school, Emily will attend Northern Iowa University and major in social and behavioral sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Vanderweel. Next, number 24, Ashley Kemper. Ashley participates in basketball, cheerleading, band, student council, link crew, NHS, and track. After high school, Ashley hopes to attend Texas A&M University to work on a doctorate degree in veterinary science. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Ashley Kemper. Next, number 54, Natasha Olsen. Natasha is the daughter of Dana and Lance Olsen. Natasha participates in basketball and NHS. After high school, Natasha plans to attend Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville and go into their nursing program. Ladies and gentlemen, number 54, Natasha Olsen. Put your hands together one more time and congratulate our senior girls basketball players and their parents.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
And welcome back to TV50's coverage of the Lady Leaf basketball here. My name is Bob Pettit along with Bill Menendez. You got a couple old coaches tonight. Bill's not quite so old. He's still coaching. He's still got the freshman girls basketball team, so he knows a lot of these players quite well.
The hair says otherwise, but this is fun. Thanks for asking me. I appreciate it.
We're going to start the second half here. Lady Leaf's possession. Anna Wise looks at the back. Basket doesn't go. Looks inside to Maddie Mackey. Ottawa knocks it away, and Anna picks it up. That's going to be out of bounds.
Interesting, yeah.
It's going to be out of bounds. He just pointed to the side. Okay, he's going to give it to the Lady Leafs. He had to think about it for a while.
So did I. I wasn't sure.
And Lady Leafs once again have Tara Fisher on the floor.
Hard pass.
Try to get it into Sydney Himmelman. Maddie Mackey, number 22 on the floor. Number 23, Emily Vanderwilly, the senior. And number 5, Tara Fisher. Did I get them all?
I think you did, Robert, yes.
Thanks for joining us here. The Lady Leafs are down 8 points 19-11 in what was not a very explosive offensive first half, Bill.
No, it sure wasn't. See, a little thing like that, unforced errors,
Yeah.
really kind of have a way of haunting you.
And Wise had that one saved, but then stepped over the line, just couldn't keep her balance. And Ottawa gets the basketball here 30 seconds into the second half. Again, an 8-point deficit, but the real story, Leafs just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
No.
11 points and a half.
They're really quite fortunate to be within 8. They played good defense.
A little stutter step by the Ottawa player, number 22, Jill Wiggness. And Lady Leafs get the basketball for the second time here in the second half. We have not got a score in the second half, but the Ottawa Pirates Lady Pirates went into halftime leading 19-11. Maddie Mackey up top over to Vanderweely, kicks the ball tapped out of bounds by Wiggness of Ottawa.
I'm sure it's a bit simplistic, but I think we got to get some shots up. I mean, they ain't going in if we don't put them up there. And
Fisher into Sydney Himmelman.
perfect example.
Sydney, instead of taking it to the basket, tries to get it out to Anna Wise, and it's intercepted by Guerrero. Jessica Wiggness, the Wiggness girls are number 12 and 22.
22, right.
They're both seniors, it says on the program. It seems like they have been around for about 8 years.
Yeah, it's a very familiar name.
And that's a 3-ball. Speaking of Wiggness, Jill Wiggness puts the 3-ball in, makes it an 11-point lead now, 22-11. Ottawa doubles up the Lady Leaf score. Maddie Mackey over in the corner with the basketball. Dribbles around, kicks up top, Tara Fisher. Anna Wise looking inside, nothing there. It dribbles inside, penetrates. We got a hand check here by Ottawa. It's going to be Lady Leaf basketball into the basket.
Good to see her trying to go to the basket. Good things can happen that way.
Yeah, they were jamming everything up. There was no pass penetration, so Anna Wise takes a shot, can't get it. Maddie Mackey all over the floor, and it's going to be kicked out by Ottawa.
Nobody knew where that one was.
No, nice effort on the floor by Maddie Mackey, though. Maddie will give you
110.
125.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Great kid.
Ball up top to Vanderweely. He gets smacked.
Mugged.
But no call. Out to Fisher. Mackey sets a pick. Fisher reverses the dribble and kicks out to Anna Wise. Back to Fisher, looking inside. No, not there. Vanderweely over to Wise. Stop and pop by Wise, won't go. Rebound. Ottawa, and Maddie Mackey gets called for the foul.
Little frustration there. She was probably open underneath a couple times, or at least looking for the ball. And
well, Jessica Wiggness had position and kind of ripped her arm away a little bit, and Maddie took exception to that. But
yes, she will, and that's okay.
She'll get over it. Wiggness looks at the three, doesn't it? Tries to dribble penetrate on Mackey. Sydney Hillman stepped up for a double team now. Ball up top again, Wiggness to Wiggness. I'll take that back, that was Phelps to Wiggness. Guerrero up top, back to Wiggness. Back to the other Wiggness. Phelps, Guerrero, down inside. Oh, and Ottawa's going to throw that.
Let him have it.
Ottawa's going to throw that one away. That was.
Oh, how's there any question? Yeah.
Oh.
No, that was an unforced and untouched ball going over.
I don't know how he gave that back.
I don't either.
They're all looking at each other because nobody saw it. I have no idea how they gave that back because that was not touched.
Strangely enough, the Iowa coach is not protesting. Did they say Iowa? Ottawa.
Ottawa, yeah. You know, I think they just didn't see it. There was nothing. There was nothing anybody's going to do. You can't call what you don't see. Maddie Mackey picks up her third foul.
Third personal, yeah.
And second one and a half here. So going to get her replaced, it looks like, by Maddie Shoemaker. And Emily Vanderweely takes a seat. Oh, I'm wrong. It's Sydney Himmelman comes off.
That surprises me, quite frankly.
Emily Vanderweely and Sydney Himmelman take a break. Mackey with 3 fouls left on the floor. Renee Rumler checks in, as well as Maddie Shoemaker. Maddie Shoemaker trying to box out. Big bounce went over her head. Rebounded out there by Haney. And the Leafs, Lady Leafs, halfway through the third quarter, have not been able to score here in the half again. Kind of an offensive drought. Oh, and that was
very pretty play.
Nice ball movement. Jill Wigness with the score. And Coach Hardison definitely needs a timeout.
Yeah.
He's trying to call that one and they couldn't hear him.
The girls are a little dispirited at this point, and you can't blame them. We had a heck of a sophomore game, didn't we?
Great sophomore game. Lady Leafs out on top by 3. Had a 3-ball go up at the end by Ottawa trying to tie it. You know, all that drama. But it was a no-go. Lady Leafs win.
That's right. They felt good about it, too.
Nice sophomore game. Nice sophomore game. You know, when you're a Lady Leaf basketball team at any level and beat Ottawa
good.
Lady Pirates, it's a good win.
It sure does.
They're a fine program top to bottom, year in and year out.
Yes, sir.
Coach Wagner is giving them some instructions. You know, it's good to hear a different voice once in a while, and Wags has no problem stepping in there.
Right.
He's an excellent coach. He's been at the varsity level for some time now.
He knows his stuff. You're right.
Leafs have a little bit of a scoring drought here. Have not scored 11 points in the first half, and have not scored here in the second half, halfway through the third quarter. Renee Rumbler brings the ball up floor after Maddie Mackey inbounds it. Maddie Mackey tries to set a pick. Maddie Shoemaker over to.
A bit of a run would be a big thing right now.
Yeah.
A couple 3 balls, put them right back in it, but just hasn't materialized this quarter.
They're just not getting open, not looking for it. Renee Rumbler over to Anna Wise and into Maddie Mackey. Forces the shot up, forces it up again. It's going to get hacked. Yeah. She had 3 people on her arms, but she said, you know, I'm tired of passing the ball around. Somebody's got to shoot this ball.
That is good to see. We've needed to do that.
Number 22 for Geneseo, Maddie will step the line.
Maddie Mackey on the line for 2. 24-11 in favor of the Lady Pirates.
Oh.
And remains 24-11. Free throw circles the rim 1.5 times and will not go down. Tara Fisher takes a seat. Emily Vanderwilly checks in, the senior on senior night, as well as Anna Wise on the floor. The other 2 seniors started the ball game, Ashley Kempfer and Tasha Olson.
The phrase snake bit comes to mind here a little bit. They're just not.
Ottawa gets it inside. Will not go. Another shot won't go. Maddie Mackey on the floor after the basketball, and it's going to be a jump ball. Giving the Lady Pirates just too many shots.
Indeed.
Yep, you got to.
Indeed.
If they miss that shot, let's get them off the board. Sydney Himmelman checks in for Maddie Mackey.
And Sydney played really well on the defensive end. Hopefully she can stabilize things a little here, get some rebounds.
Yeah, she stays straight up. She gets extended, and some officials are going to call that a foul sometimes. And these officials are kind of letting them play, so it's working out really well in her favor the way the officiating is going. Lady Pirates dribbling the ball around up top. Just layup, no good. Another one put back, won't go. But Lady Leafs are going to have to get that rebound. Emily Vanderwilly had it and lost it. Pirates Guerrero steals it back. Wigness takes it, tries to penetrate. Anna Wise circles her back out. Vanderwilly now on the ball.
They're making that first stop, but they're just not, like you say, shutting off the second and third shots for the Pirates.
Yeah, they've already had 3 shots on this possession, Bill, and they still have the basketball. Maddie Shoemaker looked like she had mostly ball, but there must have been a little body on it. Going to call that one on Maddie Shoe. 32, that's her second personal foul, and good to see her back in the game. She went down pretty hard early in the game, and I was wondering how bad she was hurt. I'm not a fan of injuries.
No,
to anybody. Wigness at the line, shooting her second. Second one is good. Maddie Shoemaker inbounds the ball, and nobody wants to come out and help her. Now they're gonna put pressure on it. Call timeout, coach. Nope. Emily Vanderwilly finally realizes nobody's back. 25-11, 14-point deficit for the Lady Leafs, 25-11 in favor of the Lady Pirates. And the Lady Leafs have not scored here in this half, Bill.
No, it's just like you said. It's not so much the deficit, it's the fact that we have 9 at this time of the game.
And Wise with the shot won't go, and it's one and done again. Can't get that offensive board. That was just plain hustle by the Lady Pirates, pushing the ball down the floor.
Yep.
Kicked out. Lady Pirates missed the 2 shots and still have the basketball up top again. Too many offensive boards.
They're storming the boards, and like you said, 2, 3, 4 shots of possession. Not a recipe for win.
Very aggressive basketball team.
Darn right.
They attack the basket offensively, and they attack the boards when the shot is missed. And the Lady Leafs are not countering.
And now they're going to force the Lady Leafs to come out and play some defense, as they should with this kind of lead.
25-11 here, a minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Leafs trail by 14 and only have scored 11 in the ball game. Ottawa, who Vanderweely just missed the steal. Renee Rumler putting pressure on the ball.
Oh, now that
Ottawa dribbling that. Yeah, that was kind of a moving pick, but got by with it. Again, these officials are letting them play.
Yeah, they're playing it loose. You're right.
Yeah, they're not going to wear the P out of their whistle. That little round P in there, I'm sure it's only got so many rounds in it, and they're not going to use too many tonight.
Indeed.
Over and back call on Ottawa Pirates. Lady Leafs get the basketball. And 14-point deficit. They need to have some scoring possessions here pretty quick.
Our girls need to look at the basket wherever they are and think about putting it up.
Tara Fisher over to Renee Rumler, back to Tara Fisher. Renee Rumler inside trying to post up, and they double team her. Kicks it back out to Anna Wise, but no shot. Anna Wise, Renee Rumler penetrates and gets
nice shot.
That's the kind of aggressive attack of the basket. That was a much better possession.
Indeed.
Much more aggressive. Didn't just pass the ball like it was a hot potato trying to figure out who was going to take the shot.
And Renee looks like a choir girl, but she will be aggressive, and that's one thing I really like about her game. She'll take some chances.
When she takes that ball down in the tree, she tucks it in. Doesn't get ripped very easily, and she's either going to probably get a shot off or get a foul shot.
Get a foul. That's what you're hoping for.
Anna Wise checks out of the ball game, and Tara Fisher back in. So we got number 20, Renee Rumler, and 22, Maddie Mackey. Penetration, Mackey plays defense. They're going to go white ball. Shot up and off of Ottawa, out of bounds. Lady Leafs get the basketball. Mackey's going to inbound here to Fisher.
Pirates are putting some pressure on, a little man press.
Man-to-man pressure. Tried to get the ball to Maddie Shoemaker. They were just put a little pressure on as the clock was winding down, trying to keep the Lady Leafs from getting the ball down the floor.
That was a quick quarter.
That was a really quick quarter, but at the end of 3 quarters, we got Ottawa Pirates 25, Geneseo Lady Leafs 13. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Nice list of sponsors. It kind of makes you mentally, you see the image of the whole town.
Wait,
You're right.
You know, it's hard for Keith Kennett to put this major production on without the sponsors. So we thank them very much, and hope you'll give them a little bit of your business. We're back to action here in fourth quarter, and the Lady Leafs got to get some positive action going here. Anna Wise starts it out. Lady Leafs get first blood here in the fourth quarter. We go into the fourth quarter down
10 points only.
Yeah, but down 25-13, and so Anna Wise gets the first bucket, but gets it down within 10. You get that ball down inside single digits and get the plan. Sydney Hillman with the defense. Got a little block.
And those are the balls we have to come up with right there.
Emily Vanderwille looked like she had possession, and the Ottawa Pirate defender, it was Wigness, reached over the back and got a jump ball out of it again. We've had several of those over-the-back jump balls. I don't know how we get those, but that's what we had. In the alternating possession, of course, Ottawa gets the basketball. Wigness from the corner. Air ball. Caught a little rim maybe. And Vanderwille with the rebound. T. Fish brings it down the floor over to Vanderwille. Looking for the shot. Fisher across court. Dribbles the ball up top. Over to Vanderwille. A lot of passing going on. Not a lot of aggressive.
No.
They came out of the quarter, aggressively attacked the basket and scored. Now they pass the ball around, finally throw it away.
The bane of every coach. Those unforced errors make you nuts, like bases on balls.
Well, the same, when you turn the ball over and haven't even had a good attempt to attack the basket, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to kind of take it and really try to attack the basket and look for some offense. Sydney Hillman ducked right under it. She got the hands up high, but Wigness dipped it right underneath her, put it in the basket, and back up to a 12-point lead. 27-15 in favor of the Lady Pirates. Lob to Mackey. Oh, and blocked.
Questionable. Okay, no. She did. He called a foul. Maddie will be at the line for two.
It was only questionable until the official called it a foul, right?
Indeed.
Then there was no more question.
Indeed.
So we're going to have Maddie Mackey at the line shooting two on that shooting foul. First one swish.
Good to see. Maddie's got a little more rotation on her shot than she did as a freshman last year. It's good to see because she is a tough kid.
27-16. Another one of those three-sport athletes, and
yes.
And we're going to be counting on her heavily in the softball diamond in about a month.
Another case of an intelligent young lady. They're fun to be around.
And fierce competitor.
Darn right.
Love competitors. Shot up, no good. That ball is going to be tipped off of Wigness of Ottawa. Lady Leafs going to get the basketball under the Ottawa basket. Tara Fisher pushes it down the floor. 5:55 left to go here in the game. Geneseo down by, whoa.
Tara was knocked down after that shot. One wonders.
Fisher puts up a three, knocked to the floor. It doesn't go. Ottawa gets the rebound, and there is no call. They are letting them play, Bill.
They are indeed. She's not a young lady to take a dive on you.
No, there was contact. But maybe she just felt that part of the floor needed dusting a little bit.
There we are.
The uniforms will be washed.
Get it, Anna.
Anna Wise with the steal. 2-on-1, takes it all the way.
Oh.
We got an issue here.
Miss Wigness did not agree with that too much.
That was very, very close to a technical.
Indeed.
And the official's still staring her down. He's walking. I thought he was going to have a conversation with her. What happened was Anna Wise had a breakaway off the steal going in for the layup. Wigness thought she had a block. Fisher called a shooting foul where Anna Wise is going to go to the guy. And number 22, Jill Wigness, kind of threw just a little bit of a hissy.
Indeed.
And the official just stood there and stared at, before he went to the bench to make the call, he stared at her, make sure she was not going to do. I don't really like that you know, when the official does that, because he's waiting for her to do the wrong thing. But she was smart enough to not.
Smart, exactly.
To cut it off.
You like to be smart enough to know when to withdraw, and that. I don't think she would have minded as much if they would have called the foul on the floor.
Yeah.
But she didn't like the shooting aspect of it, and we could put it down to an 8-point game here.
Anna can get this thing down to single digits. 27-17, 5:18 left to go in the ball game. Lady Leafs trail by 10. Like to get that thing down in single digits, and then realize that they're not going to win this basketball game until they put the ball in the hoop, and you're not going to put the ball in the hoop until you get a little more aggressive.
Exactly.
Passing the ball around the perimeter, hoping somebody else takes a shot is not going to get it done. First one
Nicely
good.
done. Nicely done.
There's your single digits. 27-18, 9-point lead for Ottawa. Trying to cut it to 8 right here. Anna Wise at the line. Up and good. Nothing but net. We love it. Full court press by the Lady Leafs. Man to man. Just a light pressure. No trapping. Oh, another steal by Wise.
Call a timeout if need be, ladies. Yeah.
Kicks it out to Fisher. Fisher brings it down the floor. It's an 8-point deficit by Geneseo with 4 minutes and 59 seconds left. Wise looks for the three.
Don't know if that was tipped or.
She missed. Yeah, she just missed the shot, and got to just stay up.
Big moment in the game, I'm afraid.
I don't know whether Coach Hardison liked that shot or not, but I'm going to tell you, I was asking for aggression. And
that's right.
I'll take that. She's wide open.
Wide open and a good shooter.
You're the senior. Somebody's going to win or lose
Somebody's
this ball
got
game.
to do it.
Put it on your shoulders. Might as well see. Kind of. Sydney Himmelman with the block. Goes in anyway.
And I know Sid considers fouls to be a bad thing, but she's got none.
Yeah.
You know, and
Haney for Ottawa makes the basket and puts that lead back up to 9. Maddie Mackey under the basket.
Get down.
It goes, and it's going to be and one. Maddie Mackey going to the line. Possibility of a 3-point conventional.
And that's the kind of fire you're looking to see. Somebody who really wants it.
Maddie Mackey is a competitor. She wanted to go to the ball. She called for the ball, took the ball to the hoop. Anna Wise going to sit and talk to Coach Wagner for a couple minutes. Emily Vanderwilly takes a break.
They'll be back soon.
They'll be back. Maddie Shoemaker and Renee. I'm sorry.
I'm sure Ottawa's not looking at this as their finest offensive game either, but our defense is, oh, that hurts.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Too easy. You know, Haney gets the basket under the, she's always right there at the blocks, always looking for the basketball, and we just didn't hustle down the floor and cut that pass off. We had three people taking the ball, nobody calling the pass, and that's a good way to get beat. Sorry.
Yeah,
Tara Fisher up top.
That's the bottom line, though.
Picked by Hillman. Maddie Shoemaker takes it to the middle, kicks the ball, going to get a jump ball. Tied up by Ottawa. We got a 31-22 game. Is that correct score?
I thought it was down to 7. I don't.
Yeah, okay, it was.
Scored.
And then Haney just scored,
yes,
so it is. It was
true.
down to. Renee Rumler puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Wise. She puts it in. 31-24, back to 7. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this ball game. The Lady Leafs down by 7. We've got to try to make something happen. This is no time to be passive.
And Maddie's not. Maddie Mackey is not a passive individual.
Fisher on defense out there. Maddie Mackey denies the pass. Anna Wise putting pressure on Wigness. They're just running the clock. They're running the clock. Why not? 7-point lead, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game. They're obviously a good free throw shooter. Timeout. Coach Cooper, going to be a coach's timeout. Mike Cooper, like you said, the old dean of the conference coaches, calls a timeout. He's going to go into some kind of a weave or something.
Calm him down a little and just tell him to finish it out.
He'll put his free throw shooters in the game and say, okay, go ahead and foul us. Steal it if you can, but you're probably going to have to foul us.
We'll make you earn it. And I'm heartened by seeing the comeback the Geneseo girls have generated. It was, I think it comes down to a lot of what you said, Robert. It was lack of aggression on the offensive end. Defense, they played very well.
Nobody in real foul trouble. Wise has 3, Mackey has 3, but the officials have been letting them play. They're not interested in fouling people out.
That's right.
They haven't blown a whistle a lot lately, and that, like I said, they want to make sure those P's stay around. They don't want to blow flat spots on them.
Same whistle next year, so.
So back to action here. Ottawa Pirates a little slow out of the huddle, but they have the basketball and a 7-point lead. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here. Ottawa leading by 7. Ottawa up top. Wiggins with the basketball. Anna Wise puts pressure on her. It's number 12 on number 12. Haney up top. Haney does a lot of work down there in the blocks for it. She's not exactly a tall girl, but she's really quick under there. Gets rid of the ball quick.
Good footwork.
Good footwork, good hands. Got Sydney Himmelman on her a lot. Ottawa Pirates just passing around. Nice little weave. Nice little weave. Eventually there's going to be a foul, and Sydney Himmelman fouls Haney.
And we're still 1 short of the bonus, so we'll have to do it again here.
Got 1 more to give. It's 5 team fouls on each team. Sydney Himmelman checks out. Maddie Mackey checks in.
Good move here. Maddie she'll make the foul count if nothing else.
We got to have some aggression. Tara Fisher putting pressure on the ball. Almost got a 5 count. Vanderweely up top on it. Maddie Mackey denies the pass. Fisher denies the pass. Try to get a 5 count on somebody. Anna Wise up on the ball now. Dribble, 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 dribble. It's got to be 3.5, 4, little push off. And got that space. Ottawa's really good at that. She just about had a 5 count and get a little push off to get that 6-foot space.
Yeah, you got to admire it. They know what they're doing, without a doubt.
There's your 6th team foul, Bill. And Ottawa will be shooting after this, but we're down to 1 minute and 48 seconds left, and there's a 7-point deficit that the Leafs have to make up, and it's going to be tough. Ottawa's good ball handlers, your start basketball team, smartly coached, and they're going to have get some momentum here.
Might as well put them on the line now.
Going to have to have a major spurt of aggressiveness. There's the start right there. Renee Rumler trying to get a jump ball out of that. Ottawa basically running nice little weave here, game of keep away, and Lady Leafs just kind of wearing themselves out trying to catch up with it. Finally get a foul on Renee Rumler with 1 minute 33 left. Ottawa goes to the line with a 1-and-1.
A rebound and a quick 3 would make this quite interesting, but that's asking for a lot too.
Yeah, we got Phelps at the line. First one no good. Rebound Vanderweely. Kind of funny, they started out the game, Vanderweely took some threes, feeling pretty good about it, and hasn't shot one in a long time.
They were all good shots.
They put a trailer on her. Right now Phelps has got the trailer on her. Renee Rumler with the shot.
Get down.
Get down there. Okay. Got a quick timeout by Coach Hardison here. The Lady Leafs take a timeout with a 5-point deficit. Scores 31-26. See how they're attacking the basketball. They're going to have an opportunity to score when you attack the basket.
Exactly.
Coach Hardison going to have to put some kind of pressure on, other than the man-to-man that was kind of a light pressure that had no effect on them. They're going to dribble on you one-on-one.
Ended up hurting us,
You're going to have a trap, some sort of a zone trap, some sort of a diamond, whatever he's going to set up. He's going to have to try to trap the ball.
Not our strongest point, but there's no choice at this point, just what you're saying.
Well, pressing is not real complicated. You got to have good footwork. You got to have quick feet and good positioning. But basically, if you can trap the basketball and deny the 2 closest players, you have a good chance of getting the basketball back. And I know that sounds real easy,
but it's true. I mean,
they're always looking for one of the 2 closest players. and if you trap the basketball and make them pick up the ball. Just don't have to steal it, but you have to stop it.
Right.
Get them pick up their dribble.
And we saw that in the sophomore game when Ottawa made a run at the Geneseo girls. They turned it over 3-4 times in a row. And you're right, that's what they're going to, Bob. Looks like man, though.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna zone. They're gonna run some kind of a zone trap here. Yeah, they're gonna trap the basketball. They're gonna let the inbounder have it back. They're gonna try to trap her. Yep, but they didn't jump the ball.
Dropped out of it.
Didn't jump the ball very quickly. 5-point game here. A minute and ticking down on 1 minute left. Ottawa with the basketball on a 5-point lead, 31-26. And there's going to be the foul on Maddie Mackey. I believe that's going to be number 4 on her.
4 on her, yes, sir.
I think you want to tell somebody else to foul because you do want to play the last few seconds with her. And
with her, she's a
if you
powerful rebounding presence.
Yep.
As number 22 for Geneseo, Maddie Mackey.
So you talk to Tara Fisher. Tara Fisher, number 5, sits up there with 0 fouls. She's up at the top. It's a possibility that they had discussed, knowing Coach Hardison, he probably discussed who to foul. And sure enough,
that's a killer.
That can't happen. Oh, then Ottawa got the rebound on the free throw. Then they throw it away. Anna Wise with the layup. Got it. Good. Nice feed by Tara Fisher.
And Coach Hardison is 3/4 of the way out on the court calling a timeout. And rightly so.
The officials are laughing, but they sometimes don't laugh.
Don't like that. You're darn right.
Sometimes they don't like it, but they are laughing now. But if you can't get their attention, you got to do something. Now, what they did last time on that pressure, Bill, is they did trap the ball after it was inbounded, but then when they gave it back to the inbounder, they let the inbounder dribble up the floor. They got to jump. They got to get back and jump that inbounder. I would expect they're going to try to run the same thing. Of course, Coach Hooper is not a dummy. He knows Coach Hardison is going to try to do something a little different. So it'd be interesting to see what he does.
Boy, to get it back with the 3 points is...
This is a 31-28 basketball game. It was a 14-point game and looking not good at all for the Lady Leafs.
And that was well into the fourth quarter.
And they, Lady Leafs have finally decided to get some aggression here, get after this game and play basketball. Run the baseline, got a timeout, Ottawa. Okay, that was man-to-man denial. Nobody on the basketball, man-to-man denial, and the free player, running the kind of eyeballing the pass.
Kind of playing center field.
Playing center field, trying to watch the pass, watch the eyes of the inbounder.
And the young lady bringing it in bounds, Joe Wignes, she called the timeout on her own, which is kids have to feel that they're allowed to do that. It can't always come from the coach.
But it also came from the coach in that timeout.
Did it?
Yeah.
He
said, no. During the timeout, he said, if you have trouble, we got timeouts to burn. Go ahead and take one.
Take one, kid. Yeah.
Because Mike Cooper would not forget something like that.
No.
Okay, Ottawa trying to inbound the ball. Oh.
Who's going to get there first?
Tara Fisher intercepts the basketball. Lady Leafs have the ball. 43 seconds left to go. Down by 3. Okay, no time to stop being aggressive.
No, sir.
Attack the basket.
Right there, Tara.
Looking for Van de Wheelie. Long shot. It was short. She didn't have her feet set.
No.
We're going to have a foul on Anna Wise. Van de Wheelie, unfortunately, forced that shot, had a hand in her face, and didn't have the feet set.
Give her all the credit in the world for trying it, but you're right.
They had the play they wanted, except that Ottawa foiled it, got a player through the screen, got a hand in Van de Wheelie's face. Van de Wheelie just a hair short on the trigger. Maddie Shoemaker back out, Maddie Mackey in. Maddie Mackey they want for offense. Maddie Shoemaker was the defensive player since Maddie Mackey has 4 fouls. I'll probably get the Maddies wrong.
Get the M's in there enough, yeah.
Guerrero at the line.
Good shooter, I'm sure.
Got one.
Nothing but net.
Now it's a two possession ball game, and Lady Leafs are going to have to get the ball on the floor and score quick. 28.8 seconds left to go here, and the Leafs had the ball down by 3, couldn't get the shot to go. Second free throw, good by Guerrero. She's a shooter.
Good nerves there. Good nerves.
She's a shooter.
Yeah, people might not quite understand what you mean when you somebody who wants the ball at the end, the shooter. I mean, we've seen a string of them, but kids who love to get the ball at the end, they're a neat commodity to have. They really are.
Yeah, she definitely wants the ball in her hands at the end because they know the player that knows that the Geneseo had to foul and wanted the ball in her hands has a lot of confidence in shooting those free throws.
Darn right.
Somebody who does not have a lot of confidence in free throws catches that ball and gets rid of it as fast as they can, like that baby is hot.
Yeah, that's right.
33-28 in favor of Ottawa. 5-point game with 28.8 seconds left. Ottawa called the timeout. They want to set up what they're going to do defensively.
Do you expect them to put any pressure on? I'd let them come to me, but
earlier they were defending the three ball, which they didn't have to do. There was plenty of time. We didn't have to shoot a three, but they were defending the three ball and defended it well. I expect the pressure to be light pressure, if anything.
Yeah.
So they're going to meet them at half court, man to man. It's going to be man to man, half court pressure. They're not doing anything high level trapping or anything like that.
And we don't need the three now. Just get a basket in there and play some D. But this is hurting. Time's wasting here.
Renee Rumble tries to penetrate and going to go to the line. You'd like to be able to score with the clock stopped.
Indeed.
But that's only their sixth team foul. So
not to the line.
At least they're not going to the line. They lost 14 seconds of the 28.
I was about to say that was a poor time to foul. Turns out it's a pretty good time to foul.
Very, very good. Very good. Wise up top. Tries to take the ball. Now there's a foul. Now Wise is going to get to go to the line for the 1-and-1.
But
now it's a 1-and-1. Officials are calling for the ball on the baseline, but it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Anna Wise. 12.3 seconds. Lady Leafs down by 3. It's been a valiant comeback.
Indeed.
And the game isn't over. But, you got to keep the pressure. They had a spurt of adrenaline that really let them play basketball.
Yes. And that was fun to watch.
And
okay, shoot it, Anna. Shoot it. That's all right.
Yep. She gets a free one. In the lane, a lane violation by Ottawa.
Number 21.
The official called that properly. Had the delay call. If that would have went in, it would have been good. Since it didn't go in, she gets another. First front end of a 1-and-1 redo. Do-overs. That one won't go either. Yep, and it's going to be a free throw contest.
And Miss
for
Maddie
Ottawa.
is done for the night.
Yeah, that's going to be Maddie Mackey's 5th foul. She's going to have the honor of exiting the game with 5 fouls. It's one of those badges that sometimes not a bad thing to wear.
No, it isn't. That's right.
The last two were
necessity, forced by necessity.
Yeah,
it was
necessity fouls in. So she played a great basketball game, aggressive. She does not like the outcome of this thing the way it's going, and I like that she doesn't like it.
I couldn't agree with you more. That's the kind of kid you want in the game for you.
Jessica Wigness at the line. First one is good. Shooting 2 because that's 10 team fouls on the Lady Leafs. Second one is no good. Rebound by Vanda Wheelie. Pushes it down 9-8. Clock ticking away. Going to have to get a shot off by Vanda Wheelie. Look for the shot. Puts it up. Good. That's going to be a 2, and Coach Hardison has a timeout.
Too much, too little, too late.
But it's going to be 34-30. They sat at 11 so long, Bill. I don't think they're ever going to reach 30. And they've caught fire.
Yes.
All we got to do is figure out how to play that whole game that way, and we're going to be fine.
Exactly. Yeah, it turned into a fun game because of that stretch here in the 4th quarter.
They call this a 2-possession game. The only way it could be a 1-possession game is to make a 3 and get fouled on the shot, which isn't going to happen.
No.
Lady Leafs have to, first of all, steal the ball, get it to the 3-point line, get the shot off, and have somebody foul them. And Coach Cooper is saying right now, get the ball in bounds and hold it.
Hold it.
And if they get the ball, stand there with your arms to your side. Don't foul them because they can't beat us.
That's exactly right. They'll put Sydney on the ball out of bounds probably.
Yeah, the only way the Leafs can do it is if they if Ottawa fouls them on a 3 that goes
Yeah.
in. And they are, Coach Cooper right now is saying, whatever you do,
Do not touch anybody.
Don't touch anybody. No matter how it goes, don't touch anybody, because if they can't score with the clock stop, they can't beat us. 34-30, 2.3 seconds left to go here in this ball game. Ottawa up by 4 in this Northern Illinois Big 12 Conference matchup.
That started a little early there.
And Ottawa inbounds the ball, holds the ball.
And that was a smart way to end it. There's nothing to be done. You're right, Bob.
Got any comments, Bill? Closing comments?
I do. I would love to see that splurge at the end, that surge rather, not splurge. And I want to thank you for inviting me up here tonight. This was a lot of fun.
We had a good time, those old guys up here. Keith Kennedy isn't quite old enough to really be part of our group, but we let him run the camera anyway.
He looks pretty old.
Great ball game, especially towards the end. The Lady Leafs kind of got themselves in a big old hole, 14-point deficit, couldn't come all the way back, but fought valiantly back to get it down to a 1-possession ball game. Ended up with Ottawa making their free throws down the line. Ended up 34 in favor of Ottawa Lady Pirates, 30 for the Geneseo Lady Leafs. So a loss for the Lady Leafs, but again, getting better with that young team. So for Bill Menendez, Keith Kennett, and all the sponsors of TV 50, thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you come back next time. Good night.